How's it going, guys? Higgs here, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the weekly update in Assassin's Creed Shadows, and that brings with it some new gear you can get in the exchange, which you're going to really want to get because 2 pieces of gear are really good, and you've got 4 updated Animus missions to get yourself some keys. But before we get started, as always, if you find yourself enjoying the video, please press that like button as it helps the video out massively. And if you are new here, consider subscribing for more Assassin's Creed content and general gaming content as well in the future. So let's get started. As you can see in the exchange, we got 4 new items. The first one is the Sakura Naginata, and this is for Yasuke. As you can see, we've got 25% ability damage after a block. Now, you're always blocking with Yasuke, and this is such a good perk. So any perk that gives you a buff is great. And plus 25% isn't nothing to stick your nose up at. This is great. It's a really lovely looking weapon as well. I definitely recommend you getting this. If we move along, we've got the only piece of Naoe gear here, and that is the carved bone katana. Now, the perk here is plus 100% crit chance after not attacking for 5 seconds. Now, at first look, you might think that's not great, but with Naoe, you are spending a lot of time crouching and hiding, sneaking around, so you're always going to be getting that crit chance. Now, to have 100% crit chance when you come out of hiding and go into battle, that is really going to help you. You're going to get some really good damage straight off the bat, and it's got some good stats with it as well, with weapon DPS sitting at 2016, posture DPS sitting at 8064, ability damage is 11,000, and adrenaline gain, which will give you your abilities, sitting just under 40%. Honestly, guys, this is a really solid katana. I definitely recommend you picking it up. Now, this bit of gear for Yasuke, Armor of the Undead, is one, it looks brilliant, it looks so good, but secondly, the perk, create a poison cloud on parry. Now, I love afflictions, and I definitely love poison in Shadows. I think they're so OP, which is a good thing. Now, this, just base level, creating a poison cloud on parry, is honestly such a good perk. Every time you parry, you are going to be creating clouds of poison, poisoning enemies, and you can build into it as well. I really recommend you getting this. It's got some good stats as well. We've got health 4,125 for its base level. Then we've got a decent amount of crit damage sitting just under 35%, and a decent amount of vulnerable damage just sitting shy of 30%. And if we go down, we've got the other piece, which is the Crowhead robes for the summits. Sorry, I'll start again. The Crowhead robes of the Summit Spirit. Now, this perk is pretty good. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I'm not a massive fan of any perk that gives you a buff after you've lost health. But this perk of plus 15% crit chance per 25% health lost is actually really good. I'd always say in Shadows, if you're sitting at around 50% health, you're fine. I mean, Yasuke is an absolute tank. It takes a lot to kill him. So if you're sitting at, say, 50% health, you're going to get 30% crit chance. Now, to use with this big brute, that is really good. And then couple that in with the stats. We've got health 4,125. We've got crit damage sitting just under 35%. And we've got vulnerable damage sitting just under 30%. Now, that crit damage there, coupled with the perk, is going to make this such a good piece of armor to use. I'm probably going to rock this quite a bit. As you can see, I've bought these 2. I've bought the 2 bits of armor. I haven't bought the weapons. I'm definitely going to get both of these in a minute. I've nearly got enough keys. So if we take a look at the armor of the undead, we're going to see it in action right now. So blocking, cloud of smoke. I think there is a slight cooldown time. We'll have to test it, but it's only going to be seconds. There we go. It doesn't work the second time. Maybe proc again when the poison has gone. But honestly, it's just so good to have. And I've not even built into this. If you can build into this, you're going to be running around like a major tank. It should proc again now. Let's have a go. Let's see if it happens when... No, yeah, okay. So there's going to be a timer on it. Oh, bollocks. So what was that? A 10-second cooldown? But honestly, guys, it's so good. So that's roughly a 10-second cooldown on that. And that's without building into it at all. I do highly recommend you getting it. It's actually an OP bit of gear and it looks so sick. And then we've got the crowhead robes. Now, obviously, this is going to be a bit harder to show the effect of these because this isn't actually a visual effect, but they look really cool. And if you kind of lose some health, which is what I'm going to do here, hopefully that will give us a better chance at getting a crit. There we go. Right. Yeah, there we go. See that health drop off? That was a lot of health there. Now, you can build into these, which is great. I think these look really cool. I don't think they're as better as the first set, because that first set, you've got that poison effect, which is going to be so good. But this isn't bad as well. The only thing I don't like about is if you take damage, but you kind of are always taking damage anyway. So really solid piece of gear. Highly recommend getting this one. You've got some tough choices to make, guys, if you don't have all the keys, because there's 4 good pieces of gear that you can get. But moving on to the missions, which is how you actually get the keys. Unfortunately, I lost the gameplay. I just didn't record properly, so I've only got this one, which I'll go over in a minute. But the first anomaly mission was Purge Corrupt Entities. Now, this was down near the Silver Landing. The second one was Win the Tournament. That's over in Key. You got to defeat 4 people. Quite simple. But you get a decent amount of keys from that one. You get 800. Then the third one is Purge Corrupt Entities again, and you actually get 600 for that one. And then this one, which I'm going to go through now, which is Kill Samurai. Now, there's a really good place where there is a few samurai, and that is Amagasaki. You might need to kill all the enemies, go back out and come back again, but you will get it done. But if I'm being honest, I think most castles do have quite a lot of samurai. They're definitely the best place to go. But I've just noticed that Amagasaki Castle has a more dense population of samurais there. Like, here's one now. So you always get 1 or 2, but you just get more down there. So as you can see, Amagasaki Castle is a huge place. So there's going to be lots of samurai here. You're just going to have to wander around a little bit. But if you do find that you have got rid of most of them, and you're, say, sitting on about 10 or 11, just come back out and come back in again. Then you'll get it in 2 runs. Honestly, it's definitely the quickest place to get them done. You are not calling for help. I do not like Guardians. They are such a pain in the ass. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to switch my gear quickly because I don't want to use that. I want to use this. Honestly, I'll keep banging on about it, I know, but it's such a good bit of gear. Or just switch to Naoe and use your vision because you can see through walls, and it just makes scouting the enemies a lot easier, and it'll be quicker for you to complete this anomaly mission. But guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button as it helps the video and the channel out massively. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well for more Assassin's Creed content and gaming content in the future. But as always, take care and I'll see you on the next video.